6 months ago, I was in the gym 5 days a week, eating right, sleeping 8 hours, and I gained almost nothing. Turns out I was doing 5 things every single day that were quietly wrecking my progress, and I didn't figure it out until my body basically forced me to stop. Number 3 on this list is the one nobody talks about, and it's probably happening to you right now. Mistake 1: training the same muscle too often, thinking more is better. I used to hit chest 3 times a week because I thought that's how you grow faster. My chest actually got weaker. Here's why. Your muscles don't grow in the gym, they grow when you're resting. Every time you lift, you're creating tiny tears in the muscle fibers. That's normal. That's actually the point. But those tears need time, usually 48 to 72 hours, to repair and come back stronger. I was tearing the same tissue down before it even had a chance to rebuild. And the scary part? You won't feel it happening until your strength starts dropping, and by then, you've already lost weeks of progress. Mistake 2: sleep. I used to think 6 hours was fine because I felt okay during the day, but growth hormone, the stuff that actually repairs your muscle, releases mostly during deep sleep, the kind you only get in longer. Uninterrupted stretches cut your sleep short, and you're basically showing up to the gym, doing the work, and then throwing away the paycheck before it even hits your account. This one mistake alone can undo almost everything else you're doing right, no matter how good your workout program is. Mistake 3: undereating protein without realizing it. I thought I was eating enough. Chicken here, a shake there. Turns out I was hitting maybe half of what my body actually needed. Your body needs a steady supply of protein throughout the day to repair the muscle you just broke down, not just one big meal at dinner. If your body doesn't have the raw material to rebuild with, it doesn't matter how hard you trained. And the wild part is you can eat healthy all day, salads, chicken, some fruit, and still be way under what you actually need to grow. Mistake 4: ego lifting. Adding weight before your form is ready for it. I was doing this with squats, loading up the bar because I wanted the number to go up. My knees started aching. I wasn't building muscle faster, I was just building bad habits, and eventually an injury waiting to happen. The muscle isn't even doing the work when your form breaks down. Your joints and momentum are doing it instead. This is the one that doesn't just slow your gains, it can take you out of the gym completely for weeks or months. Mistake 5: doing the exact same workout for months. Same weight, same reps, same everything, week after week. Your body adapts fast, it's smart. Once it figures out a workout isn't a threat anymore, it stops changing in response to it. If you're not making it work a little harder over time, a little more weight, one more rep, one more set, it has zero reason to build new muscle. This is probably the quietest gains killer on this list because everything still feels like a good workout. You're sweating, you're tired, but your body stopped listening a long time ago. Here's the thing about all 5 of these. None of them feel wrong while you're doing them. That's exactly why they're dangerous. You're not lazy, you're not doing anything crazy. You're just missing small pieces that add up to a big gap in results, and most people never connect the dots. So here's what actually fixed it for me. I gave each muscle group at least 48 hours before hitting it again, sometimes 72 if it was still sore. I set a hard rule: 7 hours of sleep. No excuses, even on weekends. I started tracking protein for just 1 week using a basic app, and honestly, seeing the real numbers was eye-opening. I was way further off than I thought. I dropped the ego and focused on form until every rep felt clean and controlled. And every 2 weeks, I added just a little more weight or one more rep, nothing dramatic, just enough to keep my body guessing. Nothing extreme, no fancy program, no supplements, no drastic changes, just 5 small corrections, all at once. Within a month, my strength started moving again. Not because I worked harder, because I stopped working against myself. If even one of these 5 sounded familiar, that's completely normal. Most people in the gym right now are dealing with at least one of them without knowing it. I certainly was for way longer than I'd like to admit. There's actually one mistake I didn't cover here, the one that messed up my lower back for almost 2 months and took way longer to fix than any of these 5. That one's a whole story on its own, and I'm breaking it down next.